Across deserts, mountains, and oceans droove. 7 creations, 1 planet. A legacy. In the far reaches of northern China, where mountains meet the sky, a sleeping giant stretches across the earth. This is the Great Wall of China. Not a single wall, but 1,000 years of stone, brick, and
Its story begins long before empires, when rival kingdoms built barriers to defend their borders.
over centuries, walls rose and fell from earth, wood, and stone, spanning desert. In 221 BCE, Emperor Qin Shi Huang unified the warring states Zhou and ordered the walls joined as one mighty defense.
It became the spine of China, a living border guarded by watchtowers that pierced the cold northern winds.
The wall snakes over 21,000 kilometers, the longest structure ever built by human hands.
Every brick tells a story, not of kings, but of endurance. Its purpose was not just defense. It was a symbol of unity, a mark of civilization's edge. The wall has witnessed invasion, silence, and centuries of storm, Viking, but never surrender. In the west, the sands of the Gobi swallowed fortresses whole, yet the wall still endures.
Each dynasty rebuilt what time had taken, Ming, Han, and beyond, each leaving its own signature.
To the north, it faced the unknown.
Even now, silence reigns where once soldiers watched the horizon.
From the deserts of Dunhuang to the seas of Shanhaiguan, it was both fortress and frontier. Time has broken stones, but not the spirit of what they built.
Visible even from the stars, this monument remains a line between past and eternity.
Through frost and fire, through war and peace, an end. The wall breathes with the rhythm of history.
The world below has changed, but the Guardian still stands.
Beneath the stars, the wall becomes more than stone. It becomes memory.
Each curve, each ridge, carries the pulse of a civilization's heartbeat. Empires rise and fade, but the wall whispers to the wind, endurance is forever.
It is not a relic of power, but a testament of purpose. A single idea turned into stone. Hacre, unity through strength. Even in decay, the wall stands alive, a scar and a crown upon the earth. As the first sun rises over China, the wall glows gold, reborn each day.
It stretches not for defense anymore, but for remembrance.
Where the mountains fade, history begins again.
Built for protection, remembered for endurance, Tuluk, the Great Wall stands as China's eternal guardian.
The Great Wall breathing, the longest echo of human will ever carved into the earth.
The journey begins through the sick, a narrow passage carved by nature, leading to a forgotten world.
Then, through the shadows it appears, a monument carved in living rock, glowing like fire in morning light. Hidden within sandstone mountains, carved by time and human genius, lies a city born from over 2,000 years ago. They built Petra as their heart, a city between worlds. Each line, each curve tells a story of the Nabateans, masters of desert and stone.
Caravans once crossed these sands, carrying incense, silk, and secrets from a...
The city grew from the rock itself, half architecture, half miracle.
They captured every drop of rain,
mastering water in a land of stone.
Petra was alive with color and sound. Temples echoing, markets glowing beneath the desert sun.
Beyond the treasury lies Adir Bev, the monastery veil.
At night, Petra breathes. The cliffs shimmer under a sky that remembers every century.
Centuries passed. Empires rose and fell. Yet the Rose City endured.
The Nabateans vanished, but Petra remained perfect, patient beneath layers of sand and silence.
The desert buried her secrets, guarding the city's heart for over 1,000 years. Here, stone has replaced time. The wind still moves through its ancient veins. Then in 1812, a traveler rediscovered the city, a ghost reborn from dust.
Petra opened her eyes once more, revealing beauty carved by both hand and nature.
No army built this place to conquer, Maeve. It was built to connect, to trade, to dream.
Even the wind seems to whisper across his cliffs, a voice from an age before memory. The details fade, but the soul of the city endures. Petra was a gateway between worlds, a bridge of cultures written in stone. No human remains here, only the echo of hands that shaped eternity. In Petra's silence, you can almost hear the hum of history, soft, eternal.
Each sunrise paints its walls anew, turning stone into living flame.
At dusk, the mountains themselves seem to bow to the city they birthed. The Rose City stands timeless, sculpted by faith, water, and sand.
Petra is not a ruin, dear life. It is a heartbeat carved into the desert.
The path that once led traders now leads travelers through time. Petra, the city carved by gods, guarded by the desert, remembered by the stars. Under the night sky, the Rose City becomes eternal home, stone breathing light.
High above the clouds of Brazil, with arms outstretched to eternity floon, stands a symbol the world cannot forget.
This is Christ the Redeemer, guardian of Rio and heart of a nation. Built not as a symbol of power, but of peace, a gesture of open arms to all mankind.
From the peak of Corcovado, it overlooks one of Earth's most breathtaking cities.
Towering 98 feet tall, it watches over millions, a monument. Every curve, every shadow, carved by devotion. 10 years later, the dream stood complete. Arms open, heart eternal. Hundreds climbed these heights, shaping concrete and soapstone with human hands and hope.
Its gaze is gentle, but its presence vast, a symbol that touches heaven itself.
Its story began in 1922, a dream to unite a divided land through faith. From ocean to mountain, all of Rio seems to breathe beneath its shadow.
At dusk, the statue glows golden triumph, like a lighthouse for the soul.
It has watched storms, celebrations, prayers, Palul, a silent witness to a century of change.
Even while thunder shakes the skies, it stands unshaken, a monument of hope.
They call it O Cristo Redentor, or the Redeemer Flores, because it reminds us of forgiveness. Every year, millions climb this mountain, not just to see, but to feel.
To stand here is to be caught between earth and sky, silence and wonder.
The light always returns here, Tilu, like faith reborn with every dawn.
From miles away, its silhouette reminds the world of grace above chaos.
It is more than a landmark. It is the heartbeat of Rio. No storm has ever broken it. No darkness ever dimmed its light.
The years left marks, but even scars can shine. Beneath these arms lies not power, but protection.
Every angle, every shadow tells the same story. Compassion carved in stone. As the sun falls, the Redeemer turns gold, a final blessing before night.
And below, the city sings, life beneath eternity.
It has become the face of a country, the spirit of a people.
And even in darkness, it reminds us, we are never alone. Christ the Redeemer, where stone meets sky and faith meets forever.
From dusk to dawn, from man to heaven, Boyne.